And God will generously provide all you need. Then you will always have everything you need and plenty left over to share with others. 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 8. That's a great promise. You know, in his letter to the Corinthians, Paul assures us that God will always provide, and he'll do it generously. He'll give us plenty so that we can have the additional joy of sharing with others. My dad lived a generous life, and he modeled that for me throughout my life. I remember as a small boy, we were walking down Main Street one day in Lynchburg, Virginia. I was only about 4 or 5 years of age, and it seemed everybody knew my dad. Now, one man approached him and said, "Wink, would you spot me some money for a cup of coffee?" My dad took out his wallet and looked at it. It was empty. He took out his change purse and he dumped it in his hand and had 2 dimes and a wooden round to it that he would use to witness to people. He opened the door to a place on Main Street in Lynchburg and put the money on the counter and said, "Give my buddy a cup of coffee." Then he turned to the man and addressed him by name. "You don't have to live like this. God has a plan for your life, and he can give you victory over this alcohol." And we walked out, and I'm thinking, my dad just gave away all of our money. And I'm hungry. But we had hardly gone a half a block, and my dad reached down and picked up a dollar bill off the sidewalk. He looked around, nobody was around, so he put it in his pocket. And he said to me, "Son, remember this, you can never outgive God." What a great lesson. And that has been so true in my life. God will always provide, not only in dimes and dollars, but in all forms of gifts of grace. Be generous. You'll find he will always be outgiving you, and that's a promise.
How about a fresh look into living the life you want every day? For a free copy of today's principle, email 48@lodestarguidance.com.